Today I'm going to be talking about Jarswap. Jarswap is a client switcher tool which enables you to do a couple of cool things, and as 1.4 has just come out and a lot of servers are still running on 1.3.2, this is quite a useful tool. If you've automatically updated to the new version but you can't connect to your favorite servers because they haven't upgraded yet, then this would be something that you could use the tool for. So I'm going to cover that, but let's just quickly go over what Jarswap is and what it does. What Jarswap does is copy the current Minecraft.jar in your bin folder and back it up to a custom file name. So if I look in here, you can see this is the sort of structure where you would find Minecraft installed. So this is the standard installation folder. Inside bin, you'll see all of these old Minecraft jars. If you've had the installation for a long time, you should have 1.3.2, which was the last version, still on your hard drive. So there's no need for me to distribute this file, as you should already have it, or it can be downloaded from the official website. Anyway, moving on. As it's already in the bin folder, you can use that to go back in time, I guess, and downgrade. So it's very easy. With Jarswap, what it enables you to do is create swap files. So as soon as you install Jarswap, create swap1. What that will do is copy the current Minecraft, which should be 1.4.2 if you upgraded, to a file name called minecraftswap1.jar. Now, that one there, what you want to do is actually delete this, okay, and then copy 1.3.2 and rename the copy to minecraftswap1.jar. So what that does is you've just created a swap of 1.3.2. So then when you go into Jarswap, you'll be able to say load, and that will then load it in. So just quickly to show, I have the pre-release in my current snapshot slot. So if we have a quick look here, and there you have 1.4, which is the last, the pre-release snapshot that came out last week. So quit. Now if I use swap1 and then run the game, that will give me 1.4.2, which is where I've saved my patched. I used MC Patcher, tested that it works with the texture pack I like, and then I used create swap1. So now when I click load, it'll always be 1.4.2. I backed up 1.3.2 on the swap2. So if I want to connect to my bucket servers, which of course haven't upgraded yet because it'll take a while for that to be done, I can just do that. Now swap3 I tend to use for things like dynamic shaders or some other mod like which I'd like to just try out. You follow the instructions on that modder's website. As you can see, this is 1.3.2, so I'll close that. So if you were to create this, you would install Minecraft in the normal way or already have it on the machine. And then all you have to do is follow the instructions for the mod, if that's what you want to do. Once it's installed and running correctly, so it's all running fine, you create swap3. And then you can swap back to vanilla or the last version, or your actual modded version. Everything can be made easier if you do, once you've created your custom swaps, I would do a force update in the launcher. So that's done by going options and clicking on force update. What that'll do is it'll give you a fresh copy of the latest. It'll download it from minecraft.net, and then I would click on create backup. So if anything goes wrong, create backup will save a clean new installation to Minecraft-old, okay? And that means that if you're playing around with swap3 and something goes wrong, you get a black screen or a Java error, you can just go restore backup and instantly be working back with a clean copy of whatever you want. See, you could use the patcher to actually like put it back to normal, but that would actually use the default from here. So, you know, in this way you could be working with something, and anyway, you can have a lot of fun and save a lot of time if you're into modding. If you just want to try out the new snapshots that keep getting released, there's an automated way of doing that too. Inside the bin folder, I've created a folder called snapshot. If you open that up, you'll see minecraft.jar. That is the one which I get from mojang.com. Every time a snapshot is released, I download it into here and overwrite what's there. After you've done that, you can use create snapshot swap, and what that will do is copy the one you put in here in the snapshot folder into this file here, snap, and then that can be loaded in the normal way using load snapshot swap. Okay, as they don't tend to actually be available for MC Patcher, they keep coming out too quickly, so you know it's always behind. There's no problem with that, you know, they do an awesome job, but Mojang releases a lot of updates, so it's intended for this to just be overwritten every week. So, you know, if you want to patch it, fine, but just be aware that whenever you click load, it'll come in as a fresh copy, unpatched. All of these will retain any patching. So obviously if you wanted to patch this MC Patcher, or you wanted to use Swap 2 for Optifine, you can do that, no problem. This was originally created to try and make it easier for all of my buddies to get on Technic, but they have a great launcher, the Technic launcher, and also you should check out the Magic launcher as well. They're great pieces of software and better than this in many ways. The only thing about this is it's very small, and all it does is swap around files in the bin folder. It doesn't actually create a multiple installation. It doesn't actually do any rewriting to any of the code. You create the swap, you test it's stable. Once it's stable, you save that, and then it's just a case of pushing the button. If I remember, you know, if I want 1.3.2, it's this one. If I want 1.4, it's this one. If I want to check out the snapshots, this one. I did have dynamic shaders on here, but I think it's in quite an old version, so I'll have to repatch that. But anyway, that is the tool. I was thinking about making another tool, like a time machine, to go with this application, or maybe rewrite it to do a new version, I'm not sure. Maybe creating some buttons that will automate the process of moving the files which are found in the bin folder, these ones, into swap 3 for you automatically. You just click on there, 1.3.2, 1.3, you know, whatever you want. But it requires you to have the files, and it would just throw errors. So I've tried to keep this as open as possible so that it can be used for lots of different things. I hope that that sort of explains what you have to do. There are there's other videos on how to install this tool, and I believe I've covered everything. So in order to get the tool, all you have to do is come to jarswap.com and click on the Jarswap tool page, and if you click on the download, it'll take you through to the Minecraft forums topic. So here we are, and I'm actually going to take it off AdFly. I did have it off on AdFly for a while, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put it onto a direct link soon. So the current version is always listed here. There's a few videos, these are the old videos. I'm trying to make these new ones to try and explain it a little bit better. So there you are, and until the next video, thanks for watching, and I hope the tool helps you out.